And Tyler Reddick ultimately finishing third. Looked like you had the momentum there on the last lap. Could you have done anything differently?
Everything, yeah. It's very disappointing.
How do you deal with the disappointment and the frustration?
I'm trying my best, Kim, but it's tough. It's tough. I'm trying to keep it cool at the moment. I'm really upset about how that ended.
You did tell me, though, this morning that this team needs to start putting together top 5 finishes, and it needs to start today. You got that. Is there a positive thing you can look at today?
No. All the good cars ran out of fuel, and we were in position to pass 22. Hadn't been good all day long, and didn't get the job done. So.
Kyle Larson drove back to 8th. I know that's not what you wanted today. Walk us through what happened on that first overtime, Kyle, and you were racing Denny pretty hard all day and then got him to in turn 1.
Yeah, I got in hot on that restart and just got myself tight and up the track into Ross, so hate that. And then the next one I got just kind of out of shape through the gears. And then we ran out of fuel after that. So, salvaged the top 10, but disappointed. But, okay, with the getting a top 10 there, I didn't think that was possible. So, just, bummed, but, just hate that.
You rode Denny pretty far down into the corner there. Were you trying to send a message, and did that just not work out well?
I'm just trying to race for the win. Was hoping to kind of get him out of shape and get me some clean air to the bottom. I knew being second row, you're kind of in trouble. So I was going to do what I could to just get him washed off the bottom. And, ended up getting myself tight and into Ross. So, like I said, I hate that for Ross. But just doing what I thought I needed to do to try and give myself a decent opportunity to get some clean air and give myself a shot to win.
And then running out of fuel. I mean, you knew that was a possibility, and then having the whole field bear down on you.
Yeah, I had obviously we knew we were close on fuel, but I had no warning on my dash, no low fuel pressure or anything like that. Just when I went to hit the gas, it was just dead. So then, I hate that for Kyle Busch because, he's been, had a rough go of it here and really, really needs some points, and he was going to have a great day. So unfortunate that, our lack of fuel there at the end and lack of warning, I wasn't able to get out of the way and not cause a wreck.
Thanks, Kyle. Recovered to 8th today.
Let's chat with Denny Hamlin, who winds up 12th, and I don't know where to even start to unpack the end of this race. So, Chris Gabehart said, hey, it's not worth the risk. Was there any thought to say, why not? Let's just try it. We got 3 wins in the bank.
Well, we did. We ran out there under that caution. He was monitoring fuel pressure. I let him know what the fuel pressure was. And so we were fine with just, running out of gas, but we did under caution. And so it was the right call. I was going down pit lane there out of gas. So, I was surprised it lasted that many green-white checkers, honestly. It was certainly stinks having, about 15 seconds from a win at the end, and then 10 seconds from the win at the end, and then we finished 12th. So that's just part of it.
How do you process all that when you're that close to a win, Denny, and then all of a sudden it becomes this chaotic end with 31 extra laps?
That's NASCAR Cup Series racing. Once you get one of these green-white checkers, it's going to be chaos, and everyone's just going to run into each other, and it's just part of it. You know that there's multiple green-white checkers coming, and certainly when we're strategizing for a race, we can't really predict for that. So we just needed Cindric not to spin out the first time, and then this would have been over. But, it's just part of racing.
I know you don't want this thing between you and Kyle Larson to become a thing, Denny, but it obviously crops up every week. And Chris Gabehart to tell you on the radio, hey, calm down. We have a car that can win the race. What was your take on the way he raced you?
Oh, I thought it was fine. We were messing around with each other like we were last week. We were battling for third right there on the stage, and he ran me up, which was all good. I ran him up last week a little bit. And then on the restart with the 22 was mad at me, but the 5 tried to clean us out there, and I think he tried to clean us out at the end there, and then it got the 1. So it all worked out.
And Denny has been very clear on this podcast and in all his media interviews. Hey, I just think everything that I'm doing with Kyle Larson, good, hard racing, in his opinion, no different tonight.
I'm surprised he